the Bi-Mart Game and Event of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. This event is sponsored in part by Oregon California Supply, by Fields Ace Home Center, by Southern Oregon Sanitation, by CircleK.com, powered by Colvin Oil, by Robco, and by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Hidden Valley High School Athletics and Activities is also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors like Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, Pete Allen Surveying, by Stephen Stark Excavation, Dar Benton Construction, by Southern Oregon Audio Visual, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Thanks for watching HVTV1 Student News live on HVTV1.com.
Hello and welcome to HVTV1 Student News and the Bi-Mart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. Today's game is presented in part by Fields Ace Home Center, Burger King, by Robco, Oregon California Supply, Southern Oregon Sanitation, MyCircleK.com, and Riverside Ready Mix. Hello everybody, I'm Josh Eldridge coming to you from Klamath Falls, Oregon. The Hornets nest on the campus of Henley High School. I'm ready to bring you another exciting event of the Hidden Valley Mustangs on HVTV1.com. Today's game features the Hidden Valley Mustangs and the Henley Hornets. As the MyCircleK pregame show continues, stay tuned because we'll bring you historical matchups between these two teams, a look at the Skyline Conference, and what's ahead as we continue the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. It's the Bi-Mart Game of the Week between the Hidden Valley Mustangs and the Henley Hornets, a matchup that has recently favored the Mustangs by, incredible value, 2-9 in the past 5 years. That's the Hornets' record versus the Mustangs. Their last win came 3-0 on October 4th of 2016, so Hidden Valley's definitely gotten the best of the Hornets in recent memory. They tied for Skyline in 2015, along with Hidden Valley and North Valley. So Henley, Hidden Valley, and North Valley all tying for the Skyline Conference in 2015. That's the last time that Henley was close to taking that title. At the state tournament, though, Henley's had a lot of success. In 1980, they were the runner-up to Gladstone. In 1990 and 1991, they were state champions at the state tournament OSA. They've got 20 Skyline titles overall. They won 8 straight from 2000 to 2009, so Henley's definitely got a storied program as well. Just in recent memory, they haven't been quite as prominent, but still They are number 8th in the state. We take a look at the entire OSA top 10. Topping the list is Valley Catholic. They are 11-3. They play at home versus Seaside tonight. Number 2 is Cottage Grove. They are 13-2. They travel to Marshfield. Number 3 is Sweet Home. They are 15-2. They are at Staten tonight. Of course, number 4, Hidden Valley, 13-2. Number 5, Tillamook. They are 9-5 at Banks tonight. Number 6 is Sisters. They are 13-4, hosting Woodburn. Number 7, LeGrand. They are 12-2. They're at a tournament at North Marion High School. Their opponent is to be decided. Number 8, Henley, 15-5. Again, they host Hidden Valley tonight right here on hvtv1.com. Number 9 is Estacada at 9-4. They play Gladstone at home. And number 10 is Philomath at 15-8. They go to Cascade. Again, what we're worried about, though, is the Skyline Conference. So the standings of the Skyline Conference go like this. Hidden Valley is on top. They are 6-0 in league play, again 13-2 overall. Number 2 is Henley. They are 5-1 in league play, 15-5 overall. North Valley is 3-3 in league and 4-11. Klamath Union is 2-4 in the Skyline Conference and 8-9 overall this season. Phoenix is 2-4, and they are 5-13 on the season. And Mazama still winless. They are 0-6, 3-14 in the Skyline Conference. Tuesday night for these Skyline teams, just to give you a recap, Henley beat Phoenix 3-1. North Valley beat Mazama 3-0, and Hidden Valley did the same to Klamath Union 3-0. Tonight going on elsewhere around the Skyline is Phoenix and Mazama at Mazama High School, and North Valley host the Pelicans, Klamath Union High School, and I believe we're getting ready to hear the starting lineups here on hvtv1.com as we tune into the public address announcer here at Henley High School.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Henley High School welcomes you to the Hornets Nest for tonight's face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Now, visiting Mustangs of Hidden Valley High School. Number 2, Grace Landis. Number 3, Olivia Jackson. Number 4, Jocelyn Nichols. Number 5, Brooklyn Horton. Number 6, Trina Toth. Number 7, Janelle Hurley. Number 8, Johanna Devos. Number 9, Elizabeth DeVos. Number 10, Rachel Polster. Number 11, Haley Jesse. Number 12, Taryn Powers. And number 13, Annabelle Brown. The head coach is Todd Lamica. His assistant coach is Brooke Lamica. And now, you need to get loud for your Henley Hornets. We have no numbers on the roster. Kayla Mick, Paige Nemec, Alyssa Jackson, Carly Moore, Jaylee Gale, Jessica Northcutt, Ashlyn Sherrill, Kelly Wood, Grace Parker, and Lily Poe. The head coach is Brian Palmer. His assistant is Marissa Gomez. Our referees tonight are Brian Kay and Dave Castor. Working the lines, Kyle Johnson and Katie Wixon. Let's serve it up, ladies.
So again, this is the Bimart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com, featuring the Hidden Valley Mustangs and the Henley Hornets. Again, the Mustangs got the better of the Hornets earlier this year, 3-0 at Mustang Court. So we'll see if they're going to be able to repeat here on the road. Starting up front for Hidden Valley, number 11, Hallie Jesse. Next to her will be number 2, Grace Landis, both senior captains. Number 9, Elizabeth DeVos, a junior, will be up there as well. Olivia Jackson's going to be back to serve to start this one out. Trina Toth and Rachel Polster out there as well for Hidden Valley. So we get this one started. The serve goes over cleanly for Hidden Valley. Starting this one out with an early point coming off the hand of Grace Landis. Get you the lineup for the Henley Hornets as we go along here. Number 1, senior Kellia Mick. Number 3, Alyssa Jackson. She's going over for Henley. Blocked up front by DeVos, another point for Hidden Valley.
Point Mustangs.
Number 4, Paige Nimick is up front for Henley. She's a junior. Touching that one there. Jackson couldn't quite get to it, 2-1. Still in favor of Hidden Valley. Coming in now for Henley is Lily Poe, a senior rather. She's coming in to serve for Henley. Polster the setup for Landis, couldn't quite get it over, and it will go out of bounds. Henley tying this game at 2 early. The serve from Poe won't quite make it over. 3-2 in favor of Hidden Valley. Hallie Jesse now back to serve for Hidden Valley. Rachel Polster comes out. And Brooklyn Horbin comes in. Landis making the good play on that one. Getting in the corner, that one coming off of Grace Parker. Tied up again here at 3.
Ashlyn Sherrill serving.
Junior Ashlyn Sherrill serving for Henley. Another one blocked up front by Horbin and DeVos. Janelle Hurley coming in, and Trina Toth on the bench for the Mustangs, and Grace Landis back to serve.
4 hits against the Hornets. Point, Mustangs.
5-3 now in favor of Hidden Valley.
Attacking short. Point, Mustangs.
Northcutt didn't quite get the power behind that one. Another point for Hidden Valley. Going out of bounds off the hand of Grace Parker. Another point for Hidden Valley as they start to pull out in front of this one. They lead by 4, 7-3. Paige Nimick will sneak that one past Hidden Valley. Henley trying to inch back into this one, 7-4 now. Grace Parker serving now for Henley. Jesse couldn't quite get to that one. It'll end up in the bleachers. Another point for the Hornets. Jesse keeping that one afloat. Hurley gets a little bit too much power behind that one. Another point for the Hornets. 7-6 now. Off the hand of Northcutt. No one was there to back her up. A point for the Mustangs. 8-6 now.
Point, Mustangs. Mid violation against the Hornets. Point, Mustangs.
Serve from Elizabeth DeVos. Landis was able to get to that one. A good play. Horban dumps it off, and Henley not able to make a play on the back end of it. Another point for the Mustangs.
Elizabeth Devils serving.
Northcutt pounding that one right into the net. Hidden Valley now leading by 5. Cheryl had a lot of power behind that one. Horban tries to dump it off in the back corner, couldn't quite get there. Blocked by Janelle Hurley, 12-6 now.
Janelle Hurley, point, Mustangs.
And a timeout is called. The score is 12-6 on the Bi-Mart scoreboard. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com.
Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K powered by Colvin Oil and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. The score is 12-6 here at Henley High School. The serve stays with the Mustangs coming out of the break. A lot of backspin on that one, and the point will go toward Henley.
Paige Nimick serving.
Junior Paige Nimick serving for the Hornets. Joanna DeVos, a lot of power behind that one. Another point for Henley. Northcutt didn't get enough power behind it. Point for Hidden Valley, 13-8 now. As Rachel Polster comes in and Brooklyn Horban returns to the bench. Jackson keeping that one afloat for Hallie Jesse. In the back was Kalia Mick for Henley, though, so no point yet. Did it stay in bounds? It did. Off the back line, a point for Grace Landis and the Hidden Valley Mustangs.
Point Mustangs.
Polster with the serve for Hidden Valley, makes it over easily. Northcutt in the right spot. Good play on the Henley side. That was Ashlyn Sherrill. But an even better play by Janelle Hurley as a point goes to Hidden Valley. They now lead by 7, 15-8. No one there for Northcutt. Another point for Hidden Valley.
Ace Bolster, point Mustangs.
In the matchup between two top 10 ranked teams, number 4 and number 8. Both very competitive in the state of Oregon. So far, Hidden Valley's got the best of Henley. Early in the right spot for that one. Easily played, and a point coming off of Joanna DeVos. Trina Toth coming in for Janelle Hurley. And Toth will take the serve as well. Trying to make the play, but didn't do it. Landis placing it in the back corner, a point for Hidden Valley. She's been great at doing that all year, just putting it in those back corners and dumping it off up front. She finds the holes and gets the point for Hidden Valley, 18-10. Jackson with the serve for Hidden Valley. Jessica Northcutt in the right spot. And the block up front by Hallie Jesse and Elizabeth DeVos will be another point for Hidden Valley, 19-10 now. Point for Henley. If you'll remember, last Thursday, Elizabeth DeVos was our HVTV1 player of the game. If you want to catch that full interview, check out our YouTube page, HVTV1 Student News, or our website, hvtv1.com, for the full interview with Elizabeth DeVos. But she touched on how much work the front of this line does by the net for Hidden Valley. Attributed to how long they've been playing, their whole life. And it really shows with how much momentum and teamwork they're able to keep going. 19-12 now, still in favor of Hidden Valley. To serve was Lily Poe for Henley. Kalia Mick saves that one from possibly going out of bounds, and Rachel Polster does the same. Kalia Mick a save diving backwards. Blocked by DeVos, but it ends up rolling off the net. Northcutt catches a bit too much in the net that time, a point for Hidden Valley. 20-12 now in favor of the Mustangs as Brooklyn Horban comes in and Rachel Polster goes back to the bench. Caught up in the rafters, but Jackson was able to stay put. Horban keeping it alive, as well as Northcutt. And it will go out of bounds. Unfortunate. Cheryl got a bit too much power behind that one. 21-12 in favor of Hidden Valley. Back to serve is Hallie Jesse, senior captain of this team. Ashlyn Sherrill now serving for Henley. Serve is back for Hidden Valley. It'll be Grace Landis.
Grace Landis serving. Attack is wide. Point Hornets.
Orban could keep that one in. Point will go to Henley. So now 22-14. Grace Parker serving for Henley.
Off-speed attack, Janelle Hurley. Point Mustangs.
Joanna DeVos will come in for Olivia Jackson. And Elizabeth DeVos was serving. 24-14 in favor of Hidden Valley. We'll see if they're going to be able to close out this first set. Still serving is Elizabeth DeVos. Nice play by Landis, getting that one up. She makes another good play, and we'll see which way the point goes. It'll go in favor of Hidden Valley as they take this first set 25-14. The Mustangs up 1-0 early in this match. Game 2 is coming up. We'll give you a brief recap of Game 1 here in just a moment. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. There you see the Hidden Valley Lady Stangs as they took the first set 25-14 over the Henley Hornets. As they look to get started on the right foot here in game 2. Again, Hidden Valley, they beat Henley 3-0 earlier this season. That time at home. And beating them 9 out of the past 11 matchups over the past 5 years. Again, the last time Henley had a win against Hidden Valley, it was on October 4th of 2016. And we'd like to remind you that this second set is brought to you by Southern Oregon Sanitation. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass. So as the players retake the court here, we're going to try to reset the lineups for you for Hidden Valley. Up front is going to be number 2, Grace Landis, the senior, along with Hallie Jesse, both captains. Elizabeth DeVos up front for Hidden Valley as well. Olivia Jackson is going to be coming in for the Mustangs. She'll be coming in for Joanna DeVos. Trina Toth and Rachel Polster are back there for Hidden Valley. So look to get up 2-0 over Henley early.
Serving for Henley to start set 2, Lily Poe.
Lily Poe serving for Henley. Also out there for the Hornets is Kalia Mick, Jessica Northcutt, and we'll get you the rest right after this. Jackson, a great play in the back, but no one there to follow up. Henley will take the first point here in the second set. Junior Paige Nimick is out there for the Hornets, as well as Ashlyn Sherrill and Kaylee Wood. Another point for the Hornets. They're out early, 2-0. DeVos trying to just inch that one over. Didn't have enough power behind it. So 3-0 early for Henley. That one sneaking over net as well, 4-0. Henley getting some lucky breaks here against the Hidden Valley. They're up 4-0 early. Jesse tried to place it in the back corner, but right there was Lily Poe. Hidden Valley getting their first point off of a ball going out of bounds off the hand of Grace Parker. 4-1 now, still in favor of Henley. Again, another Skyline game going on not too far from here at Mazama High School. The Vikings host the Pirates from Phoenix, as well as Klamath Union traveling to North Valley to take on the Knights. Good block up front. Brooklyn Horban getting that point for Hidden Valley. It'll be 4-2 now. Mustangs keeping the serve in their favor. It's going to be Hallie Jesse back there for Hidden Valley. Landis tried to place it in the back corner, but put a bit too much heat on that. 5-2 now in favor of the Hornets. Ashlyn Sherrill serving for Henley. And it will go out of bounds. Grace Landis serving for Hidden Valley. Trina Toth will take a seat on the bench as Janelle Hurley comes in. HVTV1 is sponsored by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center open 7 days a week in Murphy. Landis serving for Hidden Valley. Look to string a few together here and get back in this game. A nice block up front by Brooklyn Horban. And they do it again. Northcutt couldn't get that one over. A point for Hidden Valley.
Line violation against the Hornets. Point Mustangs.
Blocked up front by DeVos and Hurley. A point for Henley. They stay in front 6-4 now in favor of the Hornets. Coming in for the Hornets is Jaylee Call, and taking a seat on the bench is Grace Parker.
Kill off the block. Janelle Hurley, point Mustangs.
6-5 now in favor of Hidden Valley. Olivia Jackson
Elizabeth DeVos
going to the bench, and Joanna DeVos coming in.
Kill. Jessica Northcutt. Point Hornets.
Jessica Northcutt coming in with the big kill.
Paige Nemec serving.
Powerhouse up front for the Hornets. Serve not getting over.
Point Mustangs.
7-6.
Rachel Polster serving.
Brooklyn Horban now on the bench, and Rachel Polster in the game. Polster sends it over. Setting it up for Northcutt, but a block up front from Joanna DeVos. Tied up at 7, Hidden Valley fought their way back into this one after trailing by 4 early on. Saved by Mick. And Jackson couldn't get it over, so Hidden Valley will take the lead for the first time in the second set. 8-7 now in favor of the Mustangs. Mustangs now lead 9-7 off the failed attempted spike from Jaylee Call. Timeout is called on the floor. 10-7 the score on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. You're watching the Weimar Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon.
Welcome back to the Weimar Game of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank on HVTV1.com. Hidden Valley Mustangs lead here in the second set, 10-7 over the Henley Hornets after taking the first set, 25-14. Jessica Northcutt with another kill. She's been the offensive leader for Henley tonight, as now she will be back to serve. That's Jessica Northcutt, the senior. Landis tried to place in the back corner, but Northcutt was there. It gets hung up in the rafters, but still in play.
Block, Jaylee Gale. Double hit against the Mustangs. Point Hornets.
Allie Jesse tried to hit it across her body, and it ends up working out as Ashlyn Sherrill couldn't keep it in bounds. Hidden Valley stays ahead by 2, 11-9. Trina Toth coming in for Janelle Hurley. And Toth will be back to serve as well for Hidden Valley. Mustangs couldn't make that play work. It looked like they had something planned. It just didn't work out the way they wanted to. 11-10 now. They still lead. Coming into the game is Grace Parker for Henley, as Kalia Mick takes a seat on the bench. Tied up again. Henley Hornets tying this one at 11. Landis again trying to place it in the back. Couldn't quite do it, so the Hornets will take a lead.
Touched by the Hornets.
Oh, I guess they touched it in the back. So it'll instead be in favor of Hidden Valley.
Olivia Jackson serving.
Bit of a delayed call there, it seemed, but still in favor of the Mustangs. Olivia Jackson back to serve. Nemec set up Parker that time very well. Mustangs keeping it afloat. Jackson continues to be a wall. Henley tying it up again here at 12.
2 hits against the Mustang. Points. Hornets.
We saw this last time these two teams played. That was at Mustang Court. 3 very, very close sets, all going to Hidden Valley. But, you know, key plays could have just as easily gone in favor of Henley. Again, it was 25-21, 25-22, and then 25-23. Those are the score of all 3 sets when this matchup took place in Murphy. But still very, very close, as this one's keeping it tight as well. 13-12 in favor of the Mustangs. Tied up at 13 now. And the Hornets will take over the serve. It'll be Kalia Mick. No, rather, it will be Kelly Wood. Jackson lets that one go out of bounds. It should have been out of bounds, it seems. I'm not quite sure what the point to Henley, it seems. Okay. Well, you win some, you lose some, I guess. 14-13 in favor of Henley. Grace Parker with the kill that time for Henley. They now lead by 2. And a timeout is called by head coach Todd Lamica. The score is 15-13. The Hornets lead the Mustangs on the Bimart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
TV1 is presented in part by Bimart. Bimart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Bimart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation.
Welcome back to the Bimart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. The Henley Hornets lead the Hidden Valley Mustangs 15-13 here in the second set of this matchup. Hidden Valley won the first one 25-14, and now they trail this one by 2. Landis trying to dump that one off in the back corner. Couldn't quite do it. Kalia Mick was in the right spot, just as Hallie Jesse was right there. Olivia Jackson coming up front. And Mick keeping this one afloat. Kaylee Wood to Jessica Northcutt. They tried to hit the back and couldn't quite do it. Jesse dumps it off up front. A rolling save in the back corner by Olivia Jackson. Northcutt with another kill. 16-13 now in favor of Henley. So they're starting to pick up some steam. They lead by 3. Northcutt set up again, but Jackson continues to be a wall back there for Hidden Valley. Nemec set up for Parker, but Parker couldn't quite reach it. Point for Hidden Valley. Grace Landis will be back to serve. Trina Toth sits down, and Janelle Hurley joins the game. Nice play by Mick.
Mustangs Hornets.
17-14 now, still in favor of Henley.
Kayla Mick serving.
Kayla Mick back to serve, the senior. Elizabeth DeVos shot that one out of a cannon, but it'll be out of bounds. 18-14.
Janelle Hurley, point Mustangs.
Point for Hidden Valley coming off the hand of Janelle Hurley. Joanna DeVos will come in for Olivia Jackson, and Elizabeth DeVos back to serve for Hidden Valley. They look to get back into this one. They trail by 3, 18-15. Make that 19-15 as that one looked to just slip off the hand of Elizabeth DeVos. Point will go back to Henley. Paige Nemec is serving. A lot of backspin on that one from Landis. Northcutt shooting that one out of bounds.
Attack is wide, point Mustangs. Rachel Polster serving.
Rachel Polster coming into the game to serve for Hidden Valley. Brooklyn Horben will take a seat on the bench. Nemec keeping that one in. No one able to make a play on the side of Hidden Valley. They keep this lead at 4. Northcutt serving for Henley. Jesse getting the point off the attempted block up front from Carly Moore. Trina Toth coming in for Janelle Hurley. Block up front from Kaylee Wood. Another one from Wood, but that time will end up out of bounds. Point for Hidden Valley. 20-18.
Point Mustangs.
A lot of speed behind that serve from Trina Toth. Northcutt was set up perfectly, but too much mustard on that when it goes out of bounds. 20-19. Hidden Valley close to tying this one back up. Placed perfectly in the back from Jessica Northcutt.
Point, Hornets. Jaylee Kale serving.
Play by Landis, no good. Northcutt was there to save that one. Polster tried to shove that one into the back corner. A block up front from Ashton Sherrill will be a point for Henley. Another good play by Sherrill. Northcutt, the opportunity is no good. Toth in the right spot. Landis gets another shot, but Nemec there to save.
Attack is long. Point Mustangs.
22-20 now in favor of Hidden Valley. Olivia Jackson back to serve now as Joanna DeVos comes out of the game. A lot of spin on that one from Jackson. Point for Hidden Valley.
Point Mustangs.
One away from tying it again. Serve still in their favor. Coming over from Jackson, it's good. Northcutt couldn't quite get to that one, and the game is tied. 22-22. Mustangs looking to grab a late lead here. Setting it up for Parker. Not the play they were looking for, but they were still able to get it over as Landis trying to get that one in the back corner.
Attack is wide. Point Hornets.
Out of bounds from Hallie Jesse will be a point for the Henley Hornets. 23-22 now in favor of the Hornets. Timeout is called. Hornets lead by 1, 23-22 on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
TV1 is presented in part by Bi-Mart. Bi-Mart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Bi-Mart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. The Henley Hornets lead by 1 over Hidden Valley, 23-22. As we get right back into the action, the game is tied off the hand of Elizabeth DeVos.
Elizabeth DeVos, point Mustangs.
In for a photo finish as Rachel Polster takes a seat on the bench. Brooklyn Horban comes in. Ashton Sherrill with the point and the kill for Henley. 24-23, one away from taking this set from Hidden Valley.
Ashton Sherrill serving set point.
Sherrill to serve for Henley. Mustangs in a different formation than we've seen so far, but works out early as Jackson in the right spot to save. Point for Hidden Valley. So no longer on set point here. It's got to be ahead by 2. So 25 points will not do it as the serve comes out for Hidden Valley. The block up front from Parker. Jesse tries to shove it off into the back corner, couldn't do it. Too much spin off the hand from Elizabeth DeVos. A point for the Henley Hornets from Jessica Northcutt. Kayla Mick, the senior, looking to finish this one out for Henley. And they will. Grace Landis not able to get that one over. The Hornets win this one 26-24. We're tied up at 1. Game 3 coming your way in just a minute. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. The Henley Hornets stole Game 2, or set 2 I should say, from Hidden Valley. As now we're tied at 1. First game going in favor of Hidden Valley 25-14. The next one going in favor of Henley 26-24 as we get set for the third set. We'd like to remind you that it's brought to you by Burger King's. HVTV1 is sponsored by Burger King of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger King's of Southern Oregon. We'd also like to invite you to join us tomorrow night. Hidden Valley football goes on the road to play St. Mary's. You can watch that one live here on HVTV1.com. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. We'll be live on the air by 6:40. And join us for the My Circle K pregame show there and hear from head coach James Powers in HVTV1's Coach's Corner. Again, that's tomorrow night for Hidden Valley football on HVTV1.com. Next time out for these Skyline teams, for Hidden Valley, they'll be hosting the rival Knights at Mustang Court. Mazama and Henley going at it right here at Henley High School, and Phoenix and Klamath Union, they play at Klamath Union, and that's next Tuesday, the 9th. Hidden Valley, again, they won game 1 in dominating fashion, 24-14, and just barely lost out to Henley this last time out, 26-24. So we'll see if we see more of the Mustangs from game 1 or game 2, and it's going to be interesting to see. A lot of things didn't really quite go Hidden Valley's way. Maybe a couple of questionable calls from the referee staff, at least in the opinion of Hidden Valley. We'll see if that gets the best of them or if they're able to bounce back mentally and take this third set. Back to serve will be Olivia Jackson for Hidden Valley. Grace Parker dumping it off in the back corner.
Grace Parker, point Hornets.
Henley grabbing the first point here in the third set. Blocked up front by Grace Parker and Paige Nemick, so keeping it alive. Polster popping it up for Landis. No point off that attempt. Northcutt winds up, but still no point for either side. Keeping this one interesting. Northcutt trying to get it over. And the point goes to Hidden Valley and Hallie Jesse. As Jesse will now get the serve for Hidden Valley. Brooklyn Horban comes in, and Rachel Polster on the bench for Hidden Valley. Northcutt. So much power behind that hit. It'll be a point for Henley. Kaylee Wood serving for Henley. Brooklyn Horban gets the point for Hidden Valley, tied up at 2. See if Landis can start some momentum back there for Hidden Valley. And they take a lead. 3-2 now in favor of Hidden Valley. More of a rainbow serve that time from Landis. That one going out of bounds off the hands of Grace Parker. 4-2. Into the rafters it goes and out of bounds. A point for Henley. Thought that one was coming right toward us, but out of bounds it goes, 4-3.
Grace Parker serving.
Off the net, and it ends up working in favor of Henley, as Jesse didn't expect that one. The game is tied at 4.
Parker,
Grace Parker serving. Bit of miscommunication. Grace Parker gets another point for Henley. Another point for the Hornets. They now lead by 2. That's 4 straight for them.
Thank you very much. Jamie Gale, point Hornets.
Hornets pulling out to a relatively comfortable lead here, 7-4. Trying to save that was Paige Nimick, couldn't quite do it. Hidden Valley steals a point there, 7-5. Jackson coming out of the game, and Joanna DeVos coming in as her sister Elizabeth back to serve. Whistle was blown and the point will go for Hidden Valley. Now within 1, 7-6. As the serve will stay with the Mustangs and Elizabeth DeVos. Janelle Hurley keeps that one right in front of Kaylee Wood.
Kill. Janelle Hurley, point Mustangs.
We're tied up at 7. Mustangs hope to keep this momentum on their side as the serve comes over from DeVos. Northcutt, the speed coming out of that one, but saved by Landis. And Kaylee Mick making a good play in the back. And Joanna DeVos couldn't follow up. A point for Henley. So it's one of the shorter sets we've had, but still one of the more action-packed ones as Jessica Northcutt launched that one out of a cannon, and then a great play by Kaylee Mick in the back. Mick couldn't keep that one in front of her. Kill for Janelle Hurley. We're tied up at 8 again. Orban comes out and Polster comes in to serve for Hidden Valley. Nice save by Northcutt in the corner. Diving is saved from Grace Landis and keeping it alive up front for Henley.
Attack is long. Point Hornets.
Nine to 8 now in favor of Henley. Henley now lead by 2, 10 to 8 with Northcutt back to serve.
Serve short. Point Mustangs.
Trina Toth coming in as Hurley takes a seat on the bench. And Toth will be back to serve as well. Jessica Northcutt keeps racking up those points. The offensive powerhouse for Henley tonight. 11 to 9 in favor of Henley.
Kill. Grace Landis off the block. Point Mustangs. Olivia Jackson serving.
Jackson back to serve now for the Mustangs. A block up front, but it will be a point for Henley regardless, coming off the hand of Ashlyn Sherrill. 12 to 10 in favor of Henley. Back to serve will be Lily Poe. Polster reading that one a bit wrong. 13 to 10. Point for Hidden Valley as they tried to decipher what exactly happened there, but it will be a point for Hidden Valley off the touch. It did go out of bounds, but one of the Henley players did touch it.
Callie Jesse serving.
Up in the rafters, but it stays clear of him. Able to get it off. Lily Poe keeping that one afloat for Henley. Now Northcutt attempted with the play. Lands in between 3 Mustangs, a point for Henley.
Point Hornets. Ashlyn Sherrill serving.
Northcutt with another kill. 15-11. Timeout is called by the Mustangs. 15-11 the score on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. You're watching the Bymar Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. It's the Bymar Game of the Week featuring the Hidden Valley Mustangs and the Henley Hornets. 15-11, Henley leading. Get right back into the action. Brooklyn Horban attempting a point there, and a block coming up front from Elizabeth DeVos. It'll be a point for Hidden Valley. Mustangs just having trouble gaining momentum. Hopefully coming out of the break, getting the opening point. There'll be a bit of a shift as Grace Landis back to serve for Hidden Valley.
Mustang.
15-13 now. The Mustangs trying to crawl back into this one. Nimick sets up Northcutt, but Jesse read that one perfectly. No one able to make the play for Hidden Valley. 16-13.
Grace Parker serving. Attack is short. Point Mustang.
Point for Hidden Valley, 16-14. This game really starting to replicate the second set. It's gone almost exactly the same. Nemec couldn't keep that one in front of her. 16-15 now, still in favor of the Hornets. Another point for Hidden Valley. We are tied at 16.
Point Mustang.
Point for Henley, 17-16 as they pull out ahead by one. The Mustangs, they get close each time but can never quite take the lead. Paige Nimick serving for Henley. Brooklyn Horban attempted kill, couldn't quite do it. Another point for Henley, 18-16. Good block up front. Still no points awarded in the back corner. Brooklyn Horban finds it. Mustangs stay within one as Brooklyn Horban comes out. And Rachel Polster coming in now for Hidden Valley to serve. Mick not making the play, tied at 18. Nemec diving a save on that one, but it'll be a point for Hidden Valley regardless. They take their first lead in this third set, 19-18. Northcutt shooting one out of the cannon. It'll be out of bounds. 20-18. Need to keep this momentum, but I don't want to jinx anything. Rachel Polster still back to serve. 21-18, a timeout is called. The Mustangs with the lead. Again, 21-18, the score on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. We get right back into the action as Rachel Polster sends the serve over in this 21-18 third set. A nice save by Grace Landis. Nemec sets up Northcutt, and a block up front by Joanna DeVos and Hallie Jesse, 22-18. Kaylee Mick sets up Northcutt. She tries to just touch it over, couldn't quite do it. Janelle Hurley tries the same, and it's 22-19 now in favor of the Hornets. Northcutt sends that one out of bounds, 23-19. Trina Toth comes in for Janelle Hurley, and Toth will be back to serve as well. Nemec trying to set up a play. Didn't quite go as planned. As Grace Landis, a little bit of a teardrop there. 24-19 lead, and the timeout is called by Henley. Again, 24-19 the score on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard, and you're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
TV1 is presented in part by Bi-Mart. Bi-Mart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Bi-Mart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation.
Get right back into the action here on HVTV1.com. Henley gets the point coming out of the break, 24-20. Hidden Valley just needs one more to close this one out. As you see the JV squad sticking around, trying to rival the Henley student section as well, and they're doing quite a good job, I might add, just as loud. And Hidden Valley still in the lead of this one. Maybe not for long, though, as Henley trying to battle back, 24-21. Kayla Mick back to serve for Henley. Jackson continues to be a wall, but that one landing in the middle of just about everyone, 24-22 now. The Mustangs just need one more, but often the hardest one to get.
The time is short. Point, Hornets.
24-23 now.
Timeout, Hidden Valley.
And a timeout is called by the Mustangs. 24-23 the score on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard, and you're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1 Student News is sponsored in part by Fields Ace Home Center, your hometown hardware store where you drive a little and save a lot. Fields Ace Home Center is open 7 days a week in Murphy. This event also sponsored in part by Burger Kings of Southern Oregon. Since 1954, our flame-grilled, freshly prepared tradition goes into every order from Burger Kings of Southern Oregon.
Welcome back to HVTV1.com. And get right back into the action in this 24-23 game. Kayla Mick serving for Henley. And that one will go out of bounds. The Mustangs will take this third set here, 25-23, in a close one, a nail-biter for sure. As the Mustangs will have the advantage going into the fourth set. They only need one more to go home and win this match. Give you a recap of Game 3 and what's ahead after we move past this one. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignotti and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. Hidden Valley leads 2-1 over the Henley Hornets here at Henley High School. As the first one going 25-14 in favor of the Mustangs. After that, the Hornets bounced back 26-24, and then most recently, Hidden Valley, they were able to come back into this one and they won 25-23. So 2-1. They just need one more to close out and win this match on the road. Again, they would be coming home to a game on Tuesday versus the North Valley Knights. As again, Hidden Valley, the next game is at home. So you look ahead in the Skyline Conference. Mazama and Henley go at it here at Henley High School on Tuesday next week. And Phoenix and Klamath Union go at it at Klamath Union High School. Again, that's next Tuesday tonight. However, Phoenix and Mazama at Mazama High School. And North Valley and Klamath Union at Klamath Union High School, as our JV squad still trying to challenge the Henley student section and doing a good job.
Serving for the Hornets to start set 4, Lily Cole.
Henley student section saying, you guys are JV, and the JV squad says, well, we won though. Opening point for Hidden Valley. That's a good way to get this one started, as they need the momentum early, as that's been a bit troublesome for them so far. They haven't quite been able to string as many together as they are known to. It's really been a dogfight back and forth. And as on display right there, Henley comes right back and we're tied at 1.
Callie Wood serving.
Jackson keeps that one afloat, set up for Landis. And the block up front by Brooklyn Horban and Elizabeth DeVos.
Elizabeth DeVos. Point Mustangs. Grace Landis serving.
Landis will be back to serve for Hidden Valley. Nemec sets it up for Parker. Jesse couldn't keep it in front of her. It'll be tied up at 2. Again, this fourth set brought to you by Oregon California Supply. Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for all of your construction, logging, rigging, hose, hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire safety equipment. Open 7 days a week, located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass.
Elizabeth DeVos serving.
3-2 in favor of Hidden Valley. Another kill for Jessica Northcutt. Tied up at 3.
Paige Nemec serving.
Corbin across her body, and it works out as Nemec launches that one into the bleachers. A point for Hidden Valley. Back and forth so far, as no one has gotten more than 2 in a row. And we're into the 8th serve. Nice play by Jesse, getting able to keep that one afloat. Nemec sets up Wood. Jesse across her body, but Nemec in the right spot. Joanna DeVos keeping that one alive. Hurley with the kill. Another one, good one for the Mustangs. 5-3 now in favor of Hidden Valley. Polster now serving for the Mustangs. A little too much power behind it. Henley will take the serve right back, 5-4. Jessica Northcutt serving for Henley. Northcutt running all the way across the court, keeping that one afloat. A great job as Joanna DeVos with a point. Trina Toth coming in, and Janelle Hurley on the bench for Hidden Valley.
Trina Toth serving.
6-4 in favor of the Mustangs. A nice play by Carly Moore, the sophomore. Now Henley only down by 1, 6-5.
Jamie Kale serving.
Julie Kale with the serve. Doesn't make it over, a point for Hidden Valley.
Olivia Jackson serving.
Olivia Jackson to serve for Hidden Valley. Another point for the Stings. 8-5. Trying to separate themselves from Henley. They now lead by 3. Finding the back corner, an ace for Olivia Jackson.
Point Mustang.
Grace Landis couldn't quite get over to that one. A point for Henley, 9-6. Still ahead by 3. Back to serve will be Lily Poe for Henley. Good block up front by Paige Nimick. That one, too much power behind it from Hallie Jesse. 9-7. Nice play from Elizabeth DeVos. A little bit of a misdirection there. 10-7.
Elizabeth DeVos, point Mustang. Hallie Jesse serving.
Senior captain Hallie Jesse back to serve for Hidden Valley. Brooklyn Horban tries to make the play. That one up near the rafters, but doesn't touch him. Northcutt launches that one out of bounds. A point for Hidden Valley.
Point Mustang.
Tough keeping the play alive. Whistle's blowing, a point to Henley.
Double hit against the Mustangs. Point Hornets. Ashlyn Sherrill serving.
Point goes to Henley, as does the serve. Ashlyn Sherrill going to try to do it for Henley. Play staying alive off of good plays in the back. Landis trying to allow the Hidden Valley offense to reset itself, and it'll be a point off the kill from Jessica Northcutt. 11-9. Jackson shoving that one over. Parker attempting the point there, no good. Top tried to dive for that one, but it'd be another point for Jessica Northcutt. 11-10 as she is single-handedly bringing the Hornets back into this game. Ashlyn Sherrill continues to serve for Henley. That one ending up out of bounds. Hidden Valley increasing their lead to 2. Landis with the serve for Hidden Valley. Tries to push that one over, catches a bit too much of the net, and it'll be a point for Henley. Janelle Hurley, a point for Hidden Valley. 13-11 now. Elizabeth DeVos will get the serve for the Mustangs. Olivia Jackson takes a seat on the bench. Brooklyn Horban across her body. Attempted to place it in the back. But now Northcutt gets the attempt. DeVos couldn't quite push that one over. It'll be a point for Henley. Seems that every time Northcutt gets the opportunity to touch the ball, it's scary for the Mustangs. She's just been the leader all night. Point for Henley. And it looks like Joanna DeVos thought the play was over, but I guess it wasn't. Tied up at 13. Henley will take a lead, 14-13. Point for Joanna DeVos as the Mustangs get that one, so now we're tied up at 14. Up in the rafters. Henley able to keep track of it again. It gets caught up in the rafters for a second time, and it'll be a point for Hidden Valley. A little bit of redemption for the Mustangs as a couple calls haven't really gone their way, so maybe the rafters here to help them out a bit. As Polster with the serve. Polster sets up Joanna DeVos, but Jackson saves it, and a point for Hidden Valley. The freshman DeVos keeping that play alive. Another point for Hidden Valley. Trying to separate themselves again. They're now up by 3, and a timeout is called. 17-14 the score on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard, and you're watching the Bymark Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
Oregon California Supply is your one-stop shop for construction, logging, rigging, hose and hydraulic lines and fittings, and fire and safety equipment. Oregon California Supply in Grants Pass next to Wild River Pizza. Make a pit stop today at My Circle K, powered by Colvin Oil, and enjoy a Polar Pop any day, any size, just 89 cents. And get a kickback rewards card and earn points with every purchase. Points you can redeem just like cash. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back to the Bymark Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. Right back into the action. It'll be another point for Jessica Northcutt. 17-15 coming out of the break. Northcutt will keep the serve for Henley. Set up for Jessie. She couldn't get under that one, and going right into the net. Henley now only down by 1, 17-16.
Serve long, point Mustang.
18-16 after the long serve. Trina Toth coming in for Janelle Hurley, so that way Trina Toth can serve for the Mustangs. Another one going the way of Henley, 18-17. They're keeping it close. Northcutt keeping it up after the block. Getting it over to the Mustangs side as that was a great play in the back. Another point for Hidden Valley off of the block. Going out of bounds, 19-17, Olivia Jackson will be serving.
Olivia Jackson serving.
Toth keeping that one up. And Jesse with a teardrop play, a point for Hidden Valley. 2017. Mustangs just need 5 more to go home victors. Northcutt keeping that one up for Henley. Ashlyn Sherrill with the point that time for Henley. Lily Poe will come in, and she will take the serve for Henley as well.
Lily Poe serving.
Staying in bounds. Henley again only down by 1, 20-19. Keeping this one close. Again, 2 top 10 ranked teams. Toughest challenge for Hidden Valley all season long. Nemeth keeping that one up. Nice save by Mick in the back, running backwards. Toth set up for Landis. Another play by Mick, but Toth in the right place. Elizabeth DeVos keeping that one in bounds, and the backup point for Hidden Valley. Big plays coming out from both of the DeVos sisters to keep Hidden Valley into this one.
Hallie Jesse serving.
Hallie Jesse to serve for Hidden Valley. 21-19. Landis, another point for Hidden Valley on the kill. 22-19. Timeout is called by Henley. The score 22-19 on the Evergreen Federal Bank scoreboard. You're watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
TV1 is presented in part by Bi-Mart. Bi-Mart delivers value every day with weekly ads, owner's choice pricing, cyber deals, and Lucky Number Tuesday. Get ready for your season for less with Bi-Mart. For recycling, yard debris, and solid waste disposal, Southern Oregon Sanitation is your full-service transfer station. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 1381 Redwood Avenue in Grants Pass, thanks to Southern Oregon Sanitation.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. 22-19. There you see the Henley student section that our JV team has been battling all night. Not a huge turnout, but they're definitely being heard here at the gym at Henley High School. Trina Toth, the diving save there. And that one, another point for Elizabeth DeVos.
Elizabeth DeVos off the block. Point Mustang.
Nice plays in the back by Kaylee Mick for Henley, and that one will go out. Another point for Hidden Valley. They are now one away. Match point for the Mustangs, 24-19. Jesse serving for the Mustangs. They're one away from taking this one on the road. Jackson keeping that one up. Landis gets it over. Nemec popping it up now. But Jackson in the right spot. And a point. Grace Landis sends this one home for the Mustangs as they take this one 3-1 on the road against the Henley Hornets. 25-19 the final here in the fourth set. And again, the Mustangs take this one 3-1. We'll continue with the My Circle K postgame show and the HVTV1 Player of the Game interview with Joanna DeVos and much more on the Weimar Game of the Week on HVTV1.com.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
All right, I'm here with HVTV1's Player of the Game, Joanna DeVos. Big win for you here on the road, and you were definitely stepping up big. Can you explain your preparation coming into this week on the road versus the number 8 ranked team in the state?
Well, we've just been working on staying intense the entire time, and even if we are playing they're not a low team or anything, but even if we're playing a lower team, we just stay intense the entire time, and yeah.
All right, and then a personal question, you being a freshman on this varsity team roster, what's the experience been like for you just this season?
Well, in the beginning it was really scary and really intimidating, but now they've all treated me more like a team member, and it's going good. It's really fun.
That's great. And then obviously the students, that was great too.
Yeah, it really helped a lot.
And then final question, next week you guys are at home versus North Valley. Attitude going into the rivalry game.
We're all really, really, really excited. We're ready to get them. So.
All right, that's great to hear. Thank you, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
It's the season of sneezes and sniffles, and your Bi-Mart Pharmacy is here to help you keep them away. We have everything you need to stay healthy, including flu shots currently available for the whole family. Call or stop by your Bi-Mart Pharmacy for available times and get vaccinated today. And be sure to get ready with cough drops, cold medicine, and natural remedies while you're here. Bi-Mart, get ready for your season for less. It's the season of sneezes and sniffles.
HVTV1.com and Hidden Valley High School wishes to give a special thanks to Evergreen Federal Bank and President Jeff Hyde. Thanks for the Evergreen Federal Bank Sports Complex on the beautiful campus of Hidden Valley High School. Evergreen Federal Bank. Today's event on HVTV1.com is presented in part by great donors and contributors to Hidden Valley High School, such as Don Carter Enterprises, Hidden Valley Market, and Pete Allen Surveying. HVTV1.com and these great events at Hidden Valley High School are also sponsored in part by great contributors and donors such as Stephen Stark Excavation and by Dar Benton Construction. And special thanks to Southern Oregon Audio Visual and Ciro Bignati, and by Riverside Ready Mix. Make the call to Riverside Ready Mix.
Welcome back to the Bi-Mart Game of the Week on HVTV1.com. Just saw the Mustangs beat the Hornets here at at Henley High School, I should say, 3-1. Mustangs continue their streak over the Hornets. They are now 9-3 over the past 5 years against the Henley Hornets. So again, coming into this one, the Mustangs, they were ranked number 4 in the state. The Hornets, they were ranked number 8. In the Skyline Conference, the Mustangs, they remain on top. They are now 7-0 in league, undefeated in the Skyline Conference. Henley, they are 5-2. Their only 2 losses in league play coming against the Mustangs. We'll see if they're going to be able to continue that stretch as the season continues. As far as we know, North Valley, they are 3-3 in league play right now. Klamath Union is 2-4. As well as Phoenix, they are also 2-4. And then finally, the Mazama Vikings winless. They are 0-6 so far in league play. As we take a look at the OSA top 10, both of these teams still should be in the top 10. But starting out with number 1, Valley Catholic at 11-3. They played Seaside tonight. Number 2, Cottage Grove at 13-2. They are at Marshfield. Number 3, Sweet Home, 15-2. Number 4, Hidden Valley. They are now 14-2 after they've just beat the Henley Hornets tonight. Number 5 is Tillamook at 9-5. Number 6 is Sisters. They are 13-4. They host Woodburn. Number 7, LeGrand. They are playing a tournament at North Marion. Their next opponent is to be decided. Number 8, Henley is 15-6. We'll see if they fall in the rankings or how much they fall after losing to the number 4 team, Hidden Valley. Number 9 is Estacada at 9-4. They host Gladstone tonight. Number 10 is Philomath. They are 15-8, and they go to Cascade. And again, we look at the skyline going on elsewhere tonight. Phoenix and Mazama going at it at Mazama High School, and the North Valley Knights, they host the Klamath Union Pelicans. Going on the skyline tonight. Next week, for Hidden Valley, they play host to the North Valley Knights. Going on that night in the skyline as well. Mazama and Henley going at it right here at Henley High School. And Phoenix and Klamath Union going at it over here in Klamath Falls as well at Klamath Union High School. But that'll about do it for us tonight. We hope you enjoyed watching the Hidden Valley Mustangs on HVTV1.com. You've been watching the Bi-Mart Game of the Week and the Event of the Week, presented by Evergreen Federal Bank. You can watch a free archive replay of this event by simply logging on to HVTV1.com or on our YouTube page at HVTV1 Student News. Join us tomorrow night for St. Mary's and Hidden Valley. The Mustangs hit the road for a game of football at St. Mary's High School. Watch that on HVTV1.com or again right here on our YouTube page at HVTV1 Student News. Again, the final score here was the Mustangs 3-1 over the Henley Hornets. The executive producers of HVTV1 are Brian Miller and Jay Reese. Once again, I'm Josh Eldridge, and thanks for watching, and good night from Klamath Falls, Oregon.